What is going on, everybody? I am the original gamer, TRS-80, and I've got another very cool color computer program to show you. Another program written by Chris Latham, the author who would go on to create Donkey King and Sailor Man, two of the greatest color computer games ever written for the Coco 1 and 2. And this is, I believe, one of Chris's first games written in assembly, and it is a clone of Dancing Demon called Dancing Devil. So let's take a look at this right now and see what it looks like. Tom Mix Software presents Color Computer Dancing Devil. Dun dun dun. And here he is. He's kind of danced out onto the screen. And so if you're not familiar with Dancing Demon was a very cool animated character like this who was available on the TRS-80 models 1 and 3, which were black and white. And so this was a great demo that would play in the Radio Shack stores all the time because it was very good block animation for computers that didn't really have that high of a resolution. Now the whole thing about Dancing Demon, which is now called Dancing Devil, is you can kind of customize your own music and customize your own dance routines to this. But rather than me going through the customizations, I'm just going to play one of the preset shows right now. I'm going to press number 6 and we're going to watch the preset show number 1. Let's try that right now. Ooh, speed factor 1 to 255. All right, I don't even know the difference here, so let's do right in the middle of 128. Number of shows 1. And here's the curtain. And the curtain rises. Okay, that's very slow. Okay, very, very slow. Can we break out of this? Okay, I don't know which speed is the faster speed. So I would imagine 255 then becomes the slowest. Okay, now that's too fast. Okay. I like the crossing over of the knees. Okay, so I need to know what the right speed is, and he takes a bow. That's kind of cool. All right, so that was too fast. So 128 was too slow. 1 is too fast. Let's try something like a speed of, let's just try a speed of 8. Okay, speed factor 8. Number of shows 1. Okay, so this is the second dance routine. Let's see what this is all about. It's kind of funny. Take a bow, demon. All right, well, I know I'm not doing this right, and I'm not exactly sure what I need to do to make this better. But because we are doing this to really get everybody excited and wanting to see this interview with Chris Latham, let's hear from Chris himself here real quick.
Hello, this is Chris Latham. I'm the author of Donkey King, which was later renamed to The King, and Sailor Man. Next week, next Saturday, April 1st, we're going to be doing a live interview where you can ask me some questions about the development and playability, whatever you can think of to ask, and given that it's April 1st, I might give you some straight answers.
And there you go. You heard it from the man himself right there, Chris Latham. I'm going to try preset show number 1 again one more time, and I'm going to try speed of 16 and see if this is any better. And let's see if this is more better rhythm or something, because I'm not exactly sure what's going on here right now, why this thing seems kind of choppy. A little bit better. There we have it. I think that one is Ain't She Sweet or something like that. Although I can't, the only song that comes into my head right now was the Canada Dry Ginger Ale one that stole that song. But yeah, so it's Not Too Sweet, Ain't She Sweet or something like that. So yeah, so anyways, I don't know the exact speed to play this thing at, but you get the idea here. Dancing Devil was an unofficial clone or port of Dancing Demon, which was a very popular animation song and dance program for the TRS-80 Model 1 and 3, which was Radio Shack's original TRS-80 computers that were monochrome, black and white. And to watch that demon, that devil, animate, I mean, his arms moved around, his knees went back and forth, he spun around 360 degrees. For a computer with very low resolution and block resolution, to get that level of animation was really impressive. And not only that, but the TRS-80 computers didn't even originally have the ability to generate sound, and somehow people figured out how to plug something into the serial port and plug a speaker into the serial port or something like that, and they were then able to make sound and music and stuff come out of this computer as well. So the things they were doing back in the late 70s, early 80s were pretty impressive, pretty bleeding edge. And so due to the popularity of that game, and now that the color computer actually has real color and has built-in sound capabilities, this was technically an upgrade to that program, although to me it's missing some of the charm of the original, because the original was just so revolutionary because we'd literally never seen it before. So this is an enhanced version, but I think it's lost some of the impact because it had already been done. You know, not to take away from it, it's still a great thing they did, and still a great thing Chris did to make this program and to make it, you know, do everything the same way. But I feel it's slightly less impressive now, a few years later, because it had already been done. And just the fact that they added color, other than the color, and the color palette choice was, unfortunately, that's all we had on the Coco. We didn't have very many choices. Those color palettes I don't think really enhanced it at all. So but it's very cool stuff. It's a nice little slice of history. This is one of the earliest assembly language or machine language programs that Chris Latham did. Of course, you know, he would go on to make Donkey King, one of the greatest games for the Color Computer 1 and 2, and Sailor Man, which was the first game in history to require 64K for the Coco 1 and 2. So I hope you've enjoyed this preview. If you have not already made your reservations to see the live interview with Chris Latham, it is Saturday, April 1st at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you can't get enough Coco, what you might want to do is to head over to my website, because on my website I'm going to show you what I got going on here right now. I have not one but two now DVDs, and I pardon the glare here, of Color Computer games. This was the first DVD I released last year for Coco Fest, which was the 25th anniversary Coco Fest. This is my new one for Coco Fest 26, and this one is exclusive. There's 13 new games in here that are not on YouTube. So if you like my Coco games, you're going to see 13 games on here that you can only see by purchasing this DVD. You can get it on my website, which is ogStevieStrow.com, or you can get it in person at my booth at Coco Fest, April 22nd and 23rd in Lombard, Illinois. Thank you so much for watching this program. Cannot wait to interview Chris Latham tomorrow. Keep on gaming, people. Coco forever, and bye-bye now. What's going on, everybody? It's me, it's Original Gamer Stevie Strow, and I've got another great Color Computer game program to show you. Technically not exactly a game. Okay, let's do this one over. Hey, what's going on, everybody? All right, take one, take two, take three. All right, cut. All right, let's try this again. Hey, what's going on? Blah. So I'm going to press number 6, and we're going to watch the preset show.